Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive right into a message for the Twin Flame Collective, and we'll find out what the energies are like between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Okay, what do you guys need to know about this connection? What's going on for the Twin Flames? All right, so we have a few cards coming up. I feel like religious factors could be something that is a theme on your connection. So I feel like it could be one of you experiencing the awakening and then one of you is not. Whenever I see religious factors appear in a twin flame reading, I feel like your paths are very different. Most likely it's the divine feminine that enters the spiritual world. You're more interested to delve deeper, a little bit past religious beliefs, maybe believing in things that you never thought that you would, exploring different things like tarot, the twin flame path, feeling like there is this divine connection, whereas your masculine will look at this path and be like, what the actual fuck? It takes them a really long time, or I shouldn't say a really long time, I feel like it takes them a while. It takes them their own time to get into these types of energies, okay? So that's what I feel like the universe wants you to know, is that you're most likely experiencing this awakening first. And if a lot of you are feeling a lot of rejection from your divine masculines in a time where you feel like, oh my God, they are the one, I've dreamt of them, I've experienced so many synchronicities, I can feel it when I'm in their presence, but then they're just, again, weirded out by you. Relax a little bit into this energy. I feel like this is a forewarning for many of you where you don't have to try to convince them that this journey exists or it's real or that there's some divine connection between you two. You don't even have to go making lots of effort and convincing them that this is this great love. I'm hearing for you, divine feminine, it naturally unfolds. They will naturally begin to experience this and to feel this. Most likely with separation, and I feel like that's one of the things that could be keeping you two apart, is that there's been some kind of conversation around this energy, around spiritual religious beliefs. Hey, do you believe in divine connections? Do you believe in true love? Maybe they found out that you watch tarot, or that you do tarot, or that you believe in twin flames, and they're at that place where it's just a lot to digest. Maybe that's triggered someone into silence, into separation, and energetically, divine feminine, a lot of you can feel it. You can feel that the reason they're rejecting you is because you're different from them in some way. You just simply don't align to what it is they foresee for themselves. If they do have like a karmic partner, for example, you could be completely different from that karmic partner. The karmic partner is always going to look traditional and pleasing to the image of like their community. Okay, deep down inside, you're going to be their desire. Most likely they're going to choose to be with a karmic person that just kind of looks good in pictures, and maybe the family is pleased with, maybe the friends are impressed with, but over time they're not going to be able to escape this energy. Okay, you're the one. You're the one, divine feminine. So yeah, I feel like this reading I hope that it finds many of you who are just at that place where, again, maybe the distance, the time out from this connection to this person makes you feel like, oh my God, maybe I should put in more effort, maybe try to convince them. I feel like distance, time out, I hope that this reading finds you to let you know, like, give this space. Give it space, because you're so much more worthy, divine feminine, than trying to plead your truth. Okay, because I feel this beautiful innocent energy coming from you where you're wanting to give to this connection, and it's like the more you do that, the more this person distances themselves, and the more they do that, I feel like the more your heart kind of hurts in a sense, because you're just like, oh my God, am I going crazy? Is the universe playing tricks on me? Like my mind played tricks on me. And a lot of you can start kind of going down that path where you're feeling like, I don't know what to believe anymore. Okay, so I feel like stand in your truth with religious factors leading this reading, divine feminine. Stand in your own truth. Stand in what you feel you know in your heart space. If this person wants to distance themselves away from the truth that you feel in your heart, so let them. They're doing you a favor, right? But a lot of the times in these twin flame connections, you will see that they're very real by you just standing in your truth. This is my truth. This is what I feel. I've seen it. I've felt it and seen it in dreams. I've seen your name show up in synchronicities. I've seen certain things in my reality that I cannot deny. The best and most beautiful part of this journey is when they come back. They make the appearance. Okay. All right. maybe you were onto something. All right, that's where your divine masculines will eventually come to. Maybe you were onto something. Okay, why are they distancing themselves? What did you do, divine feminine? What did you do or say to scare them away? Why are they distancing themselves? Okay, so vanity, pride, ego. Okay, so this is someone who feels like they're better than you. Okay, maybe they might have more money. Maybe they come from some kind of culture or background where they feel like they're superior to your culture or background. Okay, a lot of you will have certain themes like this come up, and it's very, very triggering on these twin flame journeys, but they have a lot to teach you, okay? Because what's fueling underneath is this beautiful desire for someone who's so different from you, and you're supposed to not want this person, but you do. Okay, so that is why they could be stepping away. They could be stepping back. You're such a weirdo. That's what this person is thinking. Okay, they think that they're just so much better than you. Okay, your beliefs could be, like, you know what it is? You might come off in the physical as very humble. Maybe you don't come from much, but you know what? Your spiritual backing, that's what they're going to end up seeing is rich. You come from royalty spiritually. That's what's so triggering about you, okay? Now, this could be a mirror as well, divine feminine, okay? This person could have more money. They could have more status, whatever, but your energy, okay? Your energy comes off like you're the shit. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. Get out of my face, okay? Your energy comes from royalty. That's what this person's about to learn. You may not have come from much, but you're about to create mountains and mountains of wealth. You're about to show up for your generation. You're about to show up for your ancestral lines. So that could be really triggering for many of you on this journey, and that's exactly why you're being led to explore your spirituality, divine feminine, because someone can't figure out why the hell they're so pressed by you sometimes, okay? And that's how they know that it just goes between this like love and hate and attraction, and bounces back between those energies. Competitive. Many of your masculines will come in feeling very competitive around you, not knowing why, attracted to you, but also feeling very competitive around you as well. That could be another reason many of them distance themselves from you, okay? Some of you could be like a different race from your divine masculine, and again, I'm getting this like superior thing. Like they feel like whatever culture or race they come from is superior to yours, yet you're killing it out there. Like you might be really successful. You might you might create opportunities for yourself that you didn't need the degree. You didn't need to spend years of time and energy in institutions. You were blessed with certain spiritual gifts that it's now bringing you abundance. I mean, some of you out there, you're literally earning your way through life by sharing some of your spiritual gifts. It's really got somebody pressed, okay? Someone's worked very hard. They've spent a lot of money in school. Their family has come from a lot, had to work very hard for them to be able to show up and show off the way that they do. And here you are, within a year, within 2, within 3 years, just outdoing everything that this person may have, okay? Because I'm getting that really heavy with this ego, vanity, and pride card here. But yeah, that is, again, what this distance is teaching them. This is definitely your masculine, divine feminine, who is feeling this in this reading. Okay, we also have alchemy, and that's why I'm saying you know how to transform things. You know how to take something from nothing and turn it into something big, or you inspire others. And now someone feels a sense of shame around this, or maybe the way that they treated you, they could have, I don't know, like the way he's looking in the card, I'm wanting to say like look down on you. Someone looked down on you. And that's what's shifting in this connection, is that, you know, you're so much like them. You're so much like this person, your drive, your ambitions in life as well, divine feminine. I feel like you're a heavy mirror. You see this ego, vanity, and pride card here where they're holding up the mirror. You've become this mirror to your divine masculines to really step out of their comfort zone. You certainly have. That's what bugs them about you, is that you force them to exit this superficial world that they're in. You showed up to show them that they ain't better than nobody. Okay, you're not better than nobody. okay? You came down and you showed them that, like, you're their equal, or like, I'll match you. I'll match that energy. Okay, you might have again come from nothing. Maybe someone saw that earlier on and decided to make some kind of judgment call, and then again overnight it was like, wow, who is that? All right, divine feminines, that's the impact that you're having on them right now. Someone can't ignore your energy no matter how hard they try. Okay, this distance, the way that they're keeping away from you right now, has a lot to do with the pull. And I know that sounds strange, but it's like they feel so pulled to you that they need to run in the other direction, because I feel like someone's like, how am I going to explain this? Okay, how am I going to explain these feelings? That's why I was feeling earlier too, you somehow don't fit in their world. Okay, closed off, guarded, and resistant. Okay, so the overall energy that I'm getting out of this twin flame update here is I feel like it's the masculines, and the masculines are the ones here that are experiencing a lot of big energy around you. Okay, you're so triggering, you freaking weirdo. Like, that's all I have to say. Like, you sexy weirdo, whoever you are, divine feminine. Okay, they want to close themselves off because you scream danger. Okay, don't go in that direction. But they want to go in your direction. They want to go in their direction. I shared a reading the other day talking about how you put someone in their place. That's why I feel like someone looked down on you and you showed up and you showed out. Like, look down on who? Look down on who? Me? No, sir. Please don't do that. Okay, and now someone wants to make all of this great effort towards you. Be prepared to, like, ruffle people's feathers, because I do see, like, with this card, your masculine comes from a world where there's about to be a lot of, like, maybe, like, women, feminine energies that are really focused on you, that, like, they're about to see you blow up in some way as well. Like, someone can't resist you, divine feminine. Maybe a group of people misjudged you once, like when you first came out on the scene. People might have laughed, like, yeah, no, you don't have a chance with him, sorry. Like, that kind of energy I feel for many of you, especially if you were, like, in a community, or maybe you guys might have, like, been in a big mutual friend group, or just mingling. Okay, like, you were new in town. I'm hearing that, the new chick, new in town, and yeah, everyone may be looking down on you, but your energy is consistent. Your energy speaks of, like, this glow up. What do people see now when they see you in this attractive energy, including your divine masculine? How do people see your divine masculine taking this connection now? Okay, so I feel like with the Hanged Man constantly watching you, divine feminine, and they're silent about it as well with the Hanged Man energy. It's like somebody knows that they've got to approach slowly now. I talked about the Chariot card as well. Pay attention to that coming up in romance readings, because I feel like the Chariot represents discipline, self-control, humility as well. Somebody realizing that in order to approach you again, they've really got to make some effort now, because someone acted like an idiot, someone acted like a jerk, someone might have had a smart mouth. Someone wants your forgiveness as well. Just let me speak. Just let me talk. Like, just let me get this out. That's what they want to come and say to you. A lot of you can energetically feel this as well. This connection is making someone mature, and I feel like it's a lot of your divine masculines, okay? They're falling in love with you through this twin flame experience, okay? Opposites really do attract. Your attitude sets them on fire. The way that you stand up for what it is you believe in, just significantly different from any other feminine energies. I feel like with the Hanged Man as well, the way he's just worshiping her, you know, hands tied to my own world, I do my own thing. I'm also getting the words worship. Worship her. This is someone who is starting to worship you, or the way that you live your life, like your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Again, with alchemy, you might have used the rejection or the, like, feeling ostracized out of your comfort zone around this masculine, being laughed at for some of you, being mocked. I feel like a lot of you alchemize that. Maybe you're the Emperor energy. And that's why I was saying, like, it might have taken some of you just a short period of time to surpass this past version of you, this past image of you that people might have seen. You're standing tall now as the sexy emperor energy here. Okay? Like, that's what you represent, divine feminine. Taking charge or taking control of, like, your empire, your life, despite the fact that you had this attraction to this masculine, and then you experience rejection energy from that because you didn't fit into their world. But believe me, they're willing to shatter that world now because of the way that you may be showing up. All right, so that's my quick check-in for the collective. That's what's going on between the divine masculine and feminine. I hope it resonates. I love you guys. Take it easy. If you would like to connect with me personally, the link is in the description box. I'm over at Hipsy.com. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.